cut my head off. I was trying to show my cute little kitty ride him out with me. She rides on the nightstand, or the armrest. Is that not the cutest freaking thing you've ever seen? Anywho, we fared through the hurricane, I guess you could say. Not that great. I am so over it. I'm done. I don't want to deal with any more storm-related anything again, but I'm having to. As you see, my car is completely freaking full. And
okay, let me pass this to the main office now.
And you hear what they say. That's them about fixing my house. Let me pass it on to the main office. Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll get the water out of the house. Now there's a problem with the way the yard is. We've always had a slight problem with the yard, and they're gonna have to do something because so much of the dirt was washed away that now the water, if a drop drops in the backyard, it goes right into my house. So, my lovely, lovely life.
I already did it before and I'm going to do it again now.
I guess he's already let them know once, and he's letting them know again. I will tell you, it is a shitstorm down here in Florida. If you have a house that had any damage, there is a long wait to get anybody to even look at it, let alone try to fix it. I am at my wit's end. We have went through $800 just in relocation and food and trying to clean up our clothes and, you know, buy some clothes. It's been a nightmare. I mean, I don't have $800 I can just throw shit to the wind, you know. It's crazy, and a lot of people are in the same predicament, you know. You know, the only stable thing I got is this little thing right here. She's so cute, isn't she? I love this cat, man. She's been through hell and back with me. I've had her for, God, 8 years. She's been through a lot of shit with me. But, now, you know, they're saying this new hurricane, Hurricane Maria, they're saying it's not going to come here, but if you look at this damn thing, it's following in the same path as Irma practically. Real close. And it's hitting the same places. Can you believe that crap? I mean, and there's all kinds of conspiracies, and, you know, I have to believe this shit. They were showing that while Hurricane Irma, it was way southeast of us, they were showing these anomalies on the radar, and specialists, you know, scientists were saying it was cloud seeding. Now, if there is a major hurricane out in the ocean, what in the fuck, pardon my language, are you doing seeding the clouds? I don't know if they thought they were trying to make it go away, because there's, you know, these crazy hurricanes get steered by lows and highs, you know, and it steers which way they're going to go. So, I don't know, but the government, you know, there's always been a big thing about, I forgot the name of it, it's Project, shoot, I can't remember, but it's all about controlling the weather. That is your ultimate goal, but you know, the United States has to, you have to control everything. You know, they got to be like king shit of everything. You know, and can't we just all get along? And can't we just all, like, worry about ourselves, you know? I mean, I'm getting so tired of this, man. I mean, you know, and it takes people speaking up, but you know what? It takes a lot of people speaking up. Because if the majority isn't speaking up, then the majority is going to step on the people that are not agreeing. You know, and you know, many years back, you know, it's gone on forever that if you're not a conformist, that, you know, they'll treat you almost like you're a terrorist, you know, if you don't agree with them. Well, I don't agree in some of the stuff they do. You know, we got people dying in the United States, starving. We got people that have nowhere to live now. We got a whole city. You know, look at Texas. You got a whole city that was practically underwater, and you're worried about, come on, getting the Mexicans out of the United States. Come on, man. Get them out there and let them work, man. I'll tell you what, the hardest damn workers you'll find, though, as far as labor. My husband is a roofer, and I'll tell you what, you know, not to sound funny, please don't take this the wrong way, but most of his crew are Mexican. And I'll tell you what, I would rather have 2 Mexicans work for me than 10 Americans. Americans are lazy, period. Because why? All we care about is money. All people care about is your ass and your money. And I'm so sick of it. You know. I know, this has been a rant. Sorry guys, I'm just, you know, the shit that I have been through with this hurricane and all this, I'm at my wit's end with it. I'm just so freaking tired. You know? It's sad. It's really sad. Do you know that people were outside during the hurricane here? Some of the homeless people. Nobody went around. Before Hurricane Andrew, they went around with a bus and were picking up homeless people and taking them, hey, come to the shelter, please. You know, and not letting them, basically not letting them say no. They were giving them a place to stay. And they were picking them up and taking them there. You know, and this has gotten to be a real shitstorm, this whole country. You know, but you go to another country, it's not much better. It's just this world. What does this world come to? You know, they want to talk about global warming is bullshit, and they want to talk about this and talk about that, and blah, blah, blah. You know, fuck, man. There's a 2-degree, window, basically, is what they talk about with global warming. You know, you can fluctuate basically 2 degrees. Do you know that we are well over 4 degrees? Well over. If you look at, there are garbage cans melting on the side of the road in Australia. It is so freaking hot. Sorry, baby, you're falling. My cat's falling. She's usually pretty good. I've got leather, so I don't want kitty holes in my leather, baby girl. I love my cat. And really, if it came down to it, I'd put him in an armrest before I get another cat. Anyway, guys, man, I'm sorry. I'm ranting, I'm going off, and I'm just, you know, I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. And the reason why I brought up global warming, do you know that they're saying that the water down in the Gulf along Key West and whatnot, once that hurricane hit there, it was 89 degrees and 91 in some areas. Ocean water. You know, it's killing the animals that are in there. It's killing the good algae and whatnot, because the bad algae we have crazy algae blooms that are going nuts because it's hot, warm water. You know? You ever take a fish tank and you don't take care of it and it just goes crazy with that nasty algae? You know, there's good algae and there's bad algae. Well, we're being overcome by it. You know, you hear about red tide. That's all from warming. You know, people don't think. And it takes one person to start something. You know, one is a small number, yes, but one person can influence so many. Did you know that 3 jumps from each person, if you jump from one person to you know, one of their contacts to another one of their contacts, and like you jump to the next person, you get all their contacts. You jump to the next one, and then you get all that person, that person, that person. If you had 3 jumps away, you're like 10 billion fucking people. It's crazy. It's like you go to my contacts, say I have 30 contacts. Well, my contacts, each one of my contacts have 30 contacts. Each one of them has 30 contacts. And if you keep contacting every person and every person's contacts, do you realize how many people that one person can start? One person. One person. If you keep spreading that information, starting from one person, and keep spreading that, you will eventually reach millions and millions of people. You know, everybody's like, well, what can I do? You know what? What can't you do? hate people thinking that. Alright, enough ranting. I'm on the highway. I'm trying to get to my house. I haven't been there since the day before yesterday. My husband's been there doing stuff. I had to get away from there for a minute. And I had a lot going on trying to get other stuff taken care of, paperwork done. It's been a nightmare. But I want to take a few minutes just to pop a little video on my channel and just say hey, and that yes, I'm alive. I'm struggling. It's rough. Broke as the day is long, but you know what? We will survive. We will survive. Hey, hey. Yeah, I'm singing again. Sorry, guys. Alright, you guys have a wonderful day. And I will be posting some other cool videos here real soon. Got some ideas. I just haven't had anything but a hurricane to think of lately. Have a great day. Peace out, guys.